Hey guys, here I am sitting on the bench. I'm sitting on the bench of the boardwalk. And you know what? In 40 minutes, I get to say it's May Day. It is 40 minutes away from May 1st, believe it or not. Well, the reason that's particularly significant right now is because I always tell people, my best guess scenario when I'm doing something for them, and I make it my business in order to get it done by that period of time. I mean, that's, I don't like to disappoint anybody. I know I told them it was a guess, and it could take longer, but I did say the beginning of May. So what is the beginning of May? Well, I'll tell you what the end of April is. I'm sitting here on the bench right next to Domino's, and there's my arcade over there. And we're going to look down the boardwalk here, and you will see not a single solitary live thing, not even a mouse, all the way down as far as you can see. And of course the beach is completely dark and empty, and if you look down the other way, nothing is open. There's not a soul around here. And this is almost the best time to be on the boardwalk. I mean, it's fun to be here when there's a bunch of people and there's a lot of action, but you know what? If it's not cold, and I'm not cold right now. We've had some cold weekends, but right now I'm okay. And you just enjoy the solitude of the boardwalk all to yourself. It's your own private boardwalk. There's nothing here to annoy me. There's nothing here to put demands on me. I'm just that little kid that was carefree on the boardwalk all my life with my parents playing games, and it's been a life career and it's been a lot of work, but there are times when I can enjoy it just like now. But as we tick-tock down the end of April and approach midnight for the beginning of May, although I still have things to do in my place over there, on the next block here, right next to Joe's Pizza. This has been my project for the last, it's been ongoing for the last several months, but during the week, several weeks, I've had to get this done because I had told them I would try to get them done and ready for the beginning of May. And I have kept my word on that. So all things are operational. I will not say 100% operational because there are 2 light bulbs out on the roller bowler that I ordered, and they should be here by the end of the week. And it's insignificant, but I can't say it's 100% because those 2 light bulbs aren't here. But aside from that, everything is 100% ready to go. They should be open this weekend. I told them you should get open even if you're not 100% ready, because you need to test everything out, get the feel of it, make sure that all the new circuitries burn in correctly, there's no issues that pop up, and then I can address them before we get into the end of May, where we hit Memorial Day weekend, and they should be hopping. Now, today they brought in an amplifier with their wireless microphone, and they were playing music, and I got to tell you, these people are a lot of fun. I mean, they're more hip than me. They're more modern. They're going to call this, unlike my retro arcade down on the next block, they're going to call this Futurecade. Interesting. Well, the reason they selected that is they are part of the Nichols family from Nichols Pier, the famous Nichols from Dracula's castle and that family. They've been on the boardwalk an awful long time, and this is part of that family, and they certainly know how to make games fun, and that's what they're going to do. So they'll be dancing along, and it'll be one big party over here. So as we see inside, I Gave them one of my boxing machines for the front corner here. I figured that would fit in nicely. The water race game is standing there. It's ready to go, 100%. They're going to have a concession game here, which might vary. I'm not exactly sure. But as we go in, I gave them my kick soccer game, and depending upon what they do with this area here, I might, put in some other games along the wall to fill them in. These are my roller bowlers back here. So I have given them to these folks so they can run them. And we put an ice ball in over here in the corner. I'm more partial to skee ball myself, but for future Cade, we want to give them something a little more modern, so we gave them the ice ball. But the guns just went in today. Look at them, all beautiful, brand new, shiny guns to go along with everything else that's been redone and completely rebuilt on this game. And they're ready to go. So I gotta shoot a game. Just getting the water in there with the pump assembly and all that stuff was days, believe it or not, just days doing that. So let's kick on a couple stations here. And we're going to start a game. Hey, players, are you ready? I got to run the game and shoot the guns at the same time. At the sound of the bell, here we go. And there they go. Now, I only got one hand because I'm holding the camera. So we pick up our gun and we shoot. Look at that. Absolutely going up, 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 up. Got to hit the target. There we go. Let's hit the other guy here. Let's make number 4 win. Yes. Yes, number 4, you are a winner right here at the Future Cade water race game. Down they go. Getting ready for a new race. Let's reset those pink random lights, please. Have them up top to attract you all in there. Any second, please. There they go. And the wind light is still on. All guns are functional. All targets are functional. Everything's all calibrated and very, very nice. Now, I had that done early this afternoon. And then I said to myself, well, they can run the water game, but I got to get them running, so I had to start working on my roller bowlers and the ice ball. And, of course, nothing was working right. And 2 roller bowlers weren't working at all, and the ice ball wasn't working. So I got the ice ball fixed. So he is rolling. Excellent. And all roller bowlers are functioning. Now, interestingly enough, roller bowlers come in a couple different styles. The original roller bowler is a manual game where you pay the attendant and it just goes up and back, and they call it winner, loser, and all things like that. But they made the roller bowler in an automatic coin-operated version, and that's what these are. These have coin boxes on the top, which are adjustable for whatever you want to charge, and automatic stoppers that come up to stop the balls, and winner lights, beacons on the top to indicate that you achieved the goal in the winner. So they want to run it like they do the water gun game. They want to run it with an attendant running the game, and that's probably best. For an arcade, this is fine, or if you've got an amusement park that's a corporate park and you want to watch your money, then you want to have a game where it's going to be lock boxes and cash control. But in a situation like that you have your family, and that's what they are. They're a family going to be running the game. They want to be able to do it manually and offer prizes for people. And it's a little different license for it, but that's what they're going to do. So how do you start the game? Well, originally they were just going to run it without the stoppers coming up, okay? And they said they don't need that. Well, I said it's important. These units are deluxe and they have it, so you should have it. So what I did was I disengaged the coin boxes very simply and easily. I just shoved a screw down into the coin hole here. Just shoved a screw in there so we can't put any coins in. So how do you start the game? Well, we do it with magic, okay? We wave our hand and we look, let's say number 1 here. Number 1, would you like to play with me? So, oh, look at that. It's almost like spooks. Number 1 has come down very gracefully, and he's over here. And now I'm going to push it just so you can see how it goes here. I'm doing a one-hand job. Now, this is pneumatic. It runs on compressed air with the cylinders. The compressor just kicked in, so I'm kind of stalling a little bit so the compressor will shut up. Well, now the compressor shut up, I'm gonna have a drink. All right. Well, the compressor has a reservoir, but it wasn't being run for a while. So let's go over to number 2. Number 2, let's wave the magic wand for you. Can we see number 2, please? Look at that. Number 2. Yes, you just talk to the roller bowlers, and they'll be perfectly fine. All right. How about number 3? Can we see number 3? Look at that. All right, number 3. You got the blue ball. Oh, that could be good. Oh. Look at that. That is a winner. No doubt about it. That is a winner at the roller bowler. I did it all by myself. So, interestingly enough, how do you get the ball back? Well, you got to have a stick, and I'm going to give that ball a push so it'll come back over. There we go, and it'll shut up. So there's no mistake when you have a winner with the automatic roller bowlers. And can we see number 4? Would you play with me, please? Look at that. Perfect balance for the roller bowler, and off we go. That could be good. Oh, just missed it on number 4. How about number 5? Can we try that? Number 5, here he comes, right on down the line. And we're going to give him a little shove. We're going to make him a hard shove. So that's definitely a loser. Coming back, slam! Almost came over the rack, but no cigar. So, the roller bowlers are on command. And, you know, I had to think of something. What could I do for him quick? Because this only came up about 5 o'clock. We were discussing this, and they were like, well, how do we start it then if we're not going to put any coins in? Well, I said I could put in a button somewhere, but then where do you put a button because they're working on the floor here? So I used the same type of system I've got on Fascination where it is remote control. Remote control roller bowlers, we can do it from all the way back here just by pressing the commands. Let's have number 1. Come on, number 1. Number 2, let's see you. How about number 3? Come on down. Number 4, let's see you one more time. How about number 5? Here they come. It's roller bowler time. We're giving away the big prizes, and we'll shove them back up there again. So there goes number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. Oh, look at that. The roller bowlers. Lots of fun. Fun. So, the kick soccer game, he is ready to roll. He's ready to kick. Everything is good, and they should have a glorious time. So you come on down and you see them, and give them our love.
What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for?
You're good. Keep on kicking.
Well, that was quite apropos. What am I waiting for? I don't know. Well, it should just be getting close towards midnight. So I did it. May 1st. Everything's functional. And we're ready to go. And now I'm going to grab what's left of my soda. Just some ice. And I'm going to head towards the door. And I'm going to mosey myself back to the arcade. And pack up and head home. So we'll say goodnight. Let's turn the switches off over here. How do we do these? Okay, I think we start at the bottom. Look at that. Oh, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Uh-oh, the door's gonna fight with me beforehand. I don't need any fights. There we go. Well, there's the reason. They stuck the lock in the wrong spot. All right. So much fun. Fun till the day is done. Back on the boardwalk. It's a nice breeze. It's not cold. Of course, I am perspiring. I've been working like a dog all day long. Well, the only downside to finishing their project, if there is a downside, is they think I have some medical issues that they've been putting me through all these tests and all these things, which I'm not very happy about. But I told them my goal is to get their store ready before I drop dead. So at least I did that. So now I can drop dead. Well, next project's on the slate. I guess I keep doing them as long as I can. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, a little Simon and Garfunkel never hurt anybody. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Look, there's signs of life. There's 3 girls pushing a baby carriage. All right. Hi, guys. All right, just checking in. Got some things moved around up here and the lights on because I was working on refinishing my floor. So we'll see how that turns out. Yes, that's what I did. Was it last night? I don't even know. Today's what, Tuesday? Yeah, today is Tuesday. You know what that means. We're gonna have a special guest. So get out the broom and sweep the place clean. Dust off the mat so the welcome can be seen. Brush off your new duds, straighten your tie, and give out with a hip hooray, hip hooray. Wiggle your ears like good Mouseketeers. We're gonna present our guest today, 'cause Tuesday is guest star day. Well, with that happy note, we're going to say goodnight to all good little Mouseketeers as I'm standing here in the dark. I'm going to work my way back over to the door. And we'll say goodnight to everybody here. Goodnight, Fascination. Goodnight, all the games and all the memorabilia. Hopefully, we will see you again soon. Of course, we're open this weekend, God willing. And we will say goodnight, all.